guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. Today I'm just showing you how to do this like fresh face, kind of natural looking makeup. You know, nothing too heavy on the eyes, just enough to define the crease, some light lashes, and some clean looking skin. As you can see, you can totally still see my marks, like my acne scars, so it still looks kind of natural, you know? And I'm also showing you how to get these cute little faux freckles. I've been so on the faux freckle trend. I've been like seeing it. And so I tried it out for the first time this week and I was like, this is so cute. So I decided to recreate this on myself. I watched a whole bunch of videos to like figure out how to do it and like what method was going to work best for me. So I showed you guys how I do it in this tutorial. So if you just want to see how to get this natural looking faux freckle look, just keep watching. Alright, so first for this fresh face look, we're gonna start off with a moisturizer. I just washed my face, so this is what I look like right after my face is washed and like there's nothing on it or anything like that. We're gonna start off with the Sephora Hydrant Mattifant 8-Hour SPF 20. I don't need SPF because I'm not going outside, but I just need like my base of my face to be really like matte. I know you have like a natural face, like your face isn't necessarily like matte, but I just know if I go for anything too like dewy and skin like, whatever it is, gonna roll right off my face because I tend to be very oily. Okay, so next we're gonna prime our face with the Wet n Wild CoverGirl Base Primer. I've been using this primer for the past like 2 weeks and I love it more than my high-end like Makeup Forever Step 1 mattifying primer. Like, I don't know, like I feel like this literally like smoothed out my face so much and it keeps my makeup on all night or all day or whenever I'm wearing it. So I've been loving it, and it like definitely like kind of like hydrates your face too, but it's not greasy. So I'm using CoverGirl's Clean Matte BB Cream in the color 560. It's actually for oily skin, which is great because no other BB cream before this would have done anything for me but like slide off my face. And so I'm just gonna take a little bit on my hand right here. And I know this looks hella light, but bear with me. And I'm just gonna take a damp beauty blender and I'm just gonna pop this all over my face like I would if it was like foundation. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and do just a little bit of concealer like under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, just a little on my chin, a little on my forehead, like per usual, but just not as like heavy. And I'm just using my regular Milani Conceal and Perfect in the shade 11. Alright, so now that we're all concealed and kind of looking a hot mess, I'm going to use this Mercier translucent powder. I'm just going to use this to set under my eyes. I'm not using a yellow setting powder as I normally would under my eyes and stuff because we're going for natural. Also, I'm not even putting like a large amount under there to like bake. I'm literally just setting it. Okay, because this BB cream is kind of like, it's not the most opaque and it's actually kind of starting to gray on me, but this is the darkest one and I love the formula. I'm actually going to go back over it with a powder. I'm going over this with Cover FX Pressed Mineral Foundation in the color N100. And you don't need a lot, I just get enough on like a big fluffy brush and I just buff that into the skin. And like you can still see my dark marks, but like they're like blurred. Alright, so now we just look like we have some natural skin going on. Looks good. So next, I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in my brows. I'm just gonna use like a shade lighter than I normally use, just so they're not so dramatic. So this is just the ColourPop brow pencil in the color Bangin Brunette. And I'm just gonna fill them in like I usually would, but maybe just not as heavy. Okay, and that's it for brows today. So yeah. Now I'm gonna just do a soft contour. So what I mean by that is like I'm literally gonna do just a little bit. The hollows not even gonna come all the way down. Just do the hollows a little bit, and literally I'm just gonna do my nose, and that's it. Okay, so after that, I'm just going to go ahead and do a little blush because you already want your foundation laid down before you put on the freckles. Because you don't want to be like wiping them and trying to blend and put stuff over it, because that will literally take them off. I'm just going to use my BH Cosmetics blush palette, and I'm just going to be using this Mauve like natural brown. It gives you a little color but not like a lot, and I'm just going to do that lightly on both sides of my cheeks. Okay, so last but not least, for the naturalness of the makeup look, we're just going to go ahead and do just a little something to the eyes. I'm going to be using my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And in the palette, I'm just going to go into the shade Cobbler right here. And it's kind of like this, it's a little shimmery, like brown shade, but not so much. It just kind of gives the lid a little bit of sheen. And I'm just going to put that on the lid. Simple as that. And honestly, for me, this is kind of flesh tone, so it works out. Okay, so after that, then I'm just going to go into the color Puree right here. And I'm just going to put that in the crease just to add some dimension. Nothing crazy. I'm just going to be using this e.l.f. Pencil brush. And I'm just going to do that all in the crease. Alright, and then that's pretty much it for the shadows. And then I'm just gonna go really close to my lash line with the Wet n Wild Mega Liner in black. And this is just to give the appearance of my lashes looking thicker. And I'm just gonna be like really tight and put like the skinniest line ever. And it's not gonna be a wing. For the first time in my life, I'm not doing a wing. Literally like so skinny. Like the most malnourished liner you've ever seen. Alright, so now that that's all said and done, I'm just gonna go in with my Maybelline the Rocket Volume Mascara. It's my favorite. And I'm just gonna do my bottom and top lashes. Okay, and then like last for the eyes, I'm going to put on some like really super natural lashes. I'm actually going to be using Kiss lashes, and it's their Blooming Lash collection, and it's called the Camellias. I've actually used them before, so they are not in the box, but you will see them on my eyes. So these are the lashes, and that is all it for everything else. So now we're just going to go ahead and do the freckle part. Okay, so here's the thing about the freckle thing. It's like more personal preference. If you want it to look more natural, you'll honestly have it focused where the sun would hit if you actually had freckles, which would be anywhere on the forehead, a little bit on the chins, mostly focused on the center of the nose, and then like on the sides, like on the cheekbone area. But because I'm not actually freckled, and like I just like it for the aesthetic. I'm just gonna do like light freckles everywhere. When I posted my picture and it had the freckles in there, I definitely used 2 eyebrow pencils, but I went out today and I got these 2 eyeliners. I was just at the beauty store, like the beauty supply store, like basic beauty supply store, and they're these NK, I want to say they're called, auto lip liners. So I just got 2 of them, and I got one in the color brown, I guess, and this one in the color Choco. And really I just plan to do the same thing that I did with the eyeliner pencils. I mean, I've seen it a bunch of different ways. I've seen it with dip brow gel, I've seen it with body paint, with a toothbrush, just flecked on your face, but we're just gonna draw ours on. So I'm just gonna start with the color Choco since it's the lighter one, and I'm just gonna start making little dots in my face. I'm gonna move my mirror more into focus, sorry about that, so I can see what I'm doing. And you don't want to just make circles, you want to like make them like different. When I'm doing it, I'm kind of like putting the pencil down and like turning it just so like they all don't come out the same shape. So now we kind of have like our base layer going on, we're gonna go back in with the darker color and make like another layer. I also kind of like to go over them with my beauty blender, like again, just a little bit, just so nothing looks too harsh and drawn on. Okay, so that's pretty much all I'm gonna do for the freckles. I'm just gonna go back over it and pat over them with some translucent powder just so they look like they're coming from under the skin. Alright, and as the very last thing, we're just going to add some color to the lips, just a little light color. So I'm going to be using this pencil by Rimmel. It's the Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in the color Epic. It's number 45, and I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to put it all over my lips. And then I'm just going to take this Lime Crime liquid lipstick in the color Cupid, and I'm just going to pat some on my lip and then use my fingers to like blend it out. Alright guys, and that's our finished look. That's how you get this natural, fresh looking face with faux freckles. I really like how this turned out. This would actually be really great for springtime, or honestly this is just really great for every day. I mean, minus the freckles because that takes a minute, but I mean this is some like pretty quick basic makeup if you just have to go somewhere, like if you just want to go to lunch, or maybe if you're like going to work and you're just not trying to do the absolute most. This definitely cuts it. So I hope you guys like this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. Don't forget to actually like this video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe as well so you don't miss any future videos. Leave comments down below to tell me what kind of BB creams that you guys use, because I would really like to know, because that's the only one that I really know of or that I use, because I'm so scared of them sliding off my face. So if you have oily skin and you know what the 411 is on some ball and BB cream, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.